Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 26 of the Photoshop tutorial series. So today we're going to learn about layer styles. So in order to work with layer styles, let me just create a new layer over here. And let me tell you that this works with all of the effects. So if you want to drag in a text, it works with that too. If you want to drag in a shape, it works with that too. But for now, I'm going to use the rectangular tool right here. So let me just drag the rectangular tool and just press Ctrl backspace, Alt backspace to bring out the foreground color. So in order to access layer styles, simply right click on the layer that you want to add the layer styles to, and then go to blending option right here. And inside the blending option, you can see that there are a lot of layer styles that you can select from. For example, the bevel and emboss gives a 3D look to the layer, and stroke adds in a stroke. Inner stroke adds in inner shadow, adds in an inner shadow onto the shape. Inner glow adds a glow inside the shape, and so forth. So for example, let's turn on bevel and emboss, and you can increase the slider, change the slider in order to change the level of effect that is applied onto the layer, just like that. So you can choose the type of bevel and emboss that you want to do, and you can also change the layer styles and so forth according to what you want. So you see effects like drop shadows quite often, so you can increase the distance, increase the spread and the size to get the shadow you want. You can also adjust the opacity and even the color. So there are a lot of effects that you can use. So in order to clearly see, let me just create a new layer right here beneath. Let me just select the whole space just like this, and then have a darker background just like this. Okay, so on layer 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to blending option, and I'm going to explain about each of the layer style over here. Bevel and emboss gives a 3D look, contour gives a sharper look, and texture actually allows you to add in texture, and you can select the texture, type of texture you want to add in. You can even change the size of the texture just like this. Stroke is for the outer edge that you want to add in, so you can increase the size of the stroke just like that. Inner shadow is for shadows that are inside the shape, so you can increase the size and you can see that the shadows are inside. Inner glow is for glowing rather than the shadows, so shadows make it darker and glow makes it brighter. Satin is for a darker color, so you can increase and decrease the level of satin. Color overlay is to change the color of the shape. Gradient overlay is for applying the gradient over here, the type of gradient you want, just select it and that's it. Pattern overlay is to select the pattern. You can also import more patterns over here. Outer glow is for glow outside of the shape, just like this, so you can increase the shape. Outer glow, and drop shadow is for shadows outside of the shape. So this is how you can apply effects onto the layers. So you can apply this to other layers as well. For example, text. So you can just type in this. Let me just select the text and change this color so that I can see it. Okay, let me just change it to black. Alright, there you go. Let me just press Ctrl T and increase the size of it to see the text. And even over here I can right click, and I'm just gonna go to blending option and then use drop shadow, outer glow, and you can see that it gets applied to the text. So you can apply the layer style to any of the layers of your choice. So hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share and subscribe.